They're still there, Jean, digging that road up as if they owned it. I've half a mind to go out and drive the car over the lot of them.
I bet if the mayor wanted to wash his car, they wouldn't stop him.
It's a her, the mayor. He is actually Mrs. Winterbourne Bridges.
Oh, woman, I thought he looked strange.
We never had women in the days of Alderman Morgan.
Yes, well, Bertie always looked after his own class. Salt of the earth he was.
I didn't know you called him Bertie.
I knew Mrs. Morgan through the Christian Women's Guild. Her strawberry jam was awful. She only had the position because her mother was one of the founders.
I'm not sure I entirely approve of that guild. That new priest...
Vicar, dear. We have vicars. It's the Roman Catholics who have priests. I wish you'd remember that. If you slip up in public, someone might think we're Romans.
Huh, they're all the same. Nothing to choose between them, if you ask me. We only went to Mrs. Hibbs' funeral to be friendly. It was a nice do too, until he started going about God. If my leg hadn't been playing up, I'd have walked out, I'll tell you. Hey, look, they've started on that gate now. Don't think I don't know what you're doing out there. We don't pay our rates for this sort of thing, you know.
It's called council tax these days, dear, not rates.
Did you see that look he gave me? They've no respect these days. Look, now he's laughing with his mate about it. I've half a mind to go out there and teach him a lesson he won't forget in a hurry.
And to think, our parents fought in the war. For what? This?
Just look at the way he's swinging his spade. If a blind person came along and couldn't see him there, there'd be an accident. He's going to do some damage, you mark my words. They'll blow us up or cut the electric and it will leak out the wires everywhere.
Alderman Morgan would have sorted him out. Let's go and see the council. After all, we pay our council tax promptly. Every year, we've got rights.
Well, that's a good idea, dear. Oh, let's stop for another tea break. We'll slip out the back way now, before they start again.
And this time, don't let them twist your words, like they did about the curbstones. Of course, years ago, we could have gone straight through to Alderman Morgan, and I could have told him all the things I'll see about. Good morning. Can I help you?
Oh, yes, hello. There's a trench outside my house, Goonilly Road.
It's like the First World War, it is.
No, I understand the council's got to dig the road up somewhere, and that's what you're here for. But why there? I mean, you've got to draw the line somewhere.
I'll just go and see what I can find out for you. Please wait here. What's going on? What's she saying, Norman? Tell them to stop it. Tell them we're taxpayers.
Well, apparently it's the wrong person. She's going to get someone else.
Hello, I'm from the planning department. Can I help you? Yes, it's about our road. I pay my council tax, so I'd like to speak to the man in charge, please. May I ask what the problem is?
Look, I'd like to speak to a man about this, please. If you go and fetch your boss, love, please. And remember, I'm paying your wages. We're ratepayers, in case I didn't make myself clear enough the first time.
Council tax these days, dear.
I'm afraid he's not in the office at the moment. Are you sure I can't help you?
If I were the mayoress, you wouldn't be so cheeky, young woman. Now just go and get the man in charge, please.
Hang on, please. I'll see who I can find.
You have to put your foot down with them. I'm not going to tell a young girl our private business.
Oh, hello, what seems to be the problem?
Are you the one in charge?
Yes, I'm in charge at the moment.
We are ratepayers.
Council tax, dear.
We're taxpayers. We live at 11 Goonhilly Road. We've been there for 35 years now and we think it's absolutely disgraceful. There's a man outside our gates making a mess with his spade, and you don't even send us a letter apologising. Now, I'm a ratepayer, at least my husband is, and it all comes out of our pensions, you see, so it's just not good enough, is it? And the man over the road, I'm sure he's a communist.
We warned you about him before, but you won't listen.
What exactly is this man over the road doing?
Are you deaf? I told you. He's digging up the road. You local government people are all the same. Did you go to school, or was it a comprehensive?
Well, if it's in the road, then that's a matter for highways. If you'd like to hang on, I think I'll go and find someone who can help you.
You think they'd get it right, wouldn't you? Hello, I'm from Highways. Can I help you? Well, I hope so. My husband would like a word with you.
No, really, you handle it, dear.
Go on, Norman, you're the man of the house. You tell them about that it's not good enough. Tell them we pay our rate tax. Tell them about the communist. Tell them they've started digging again. He takes his shirt off too. Why do you employ common people at the council when there's millions on the dole?
He's digging again.
Who is, sir?
The chappies my wife told you about in the road.
I see, and which road is this, sir?
My wife has just told you. I think you chaps here ought to shape up a bit. I used to know Alderman Morgan, you know. When he was alive, that is, not now. And my wife is in the Women's Guild with his wife, so don't think you can pull the wool over our eyes.
I see, sir. Now, if you could just tell me which road...
Goonilly Road.
The man with the spade is always in our drive. Just walks up it. Tell them, Norman, tell them. He's probably a spade murderer. I'm sure that's very unlikely, madam.
Oh, well, we pay our rates, young man.
Council tax.
And we've seen this town go right downhill, and it's all your fault.
I pay my council tax as well. Well, I bet it's not as steep as ours, and my husband can't get his car out now to wash it because of you. It's simply not good enough. Well, we'll only be a couple of days at Goonhilly. If you want to get your car out, just give the workmen a shout and they'll lay a ramp for you. We don't mean to inconvenience you.
Well, OK, thank you, as long as you're apologising.
And make him put a vest on. It's a nice neighbourhood, ours. Noted. Goodbye, then. Come on, vulgar yobbo. It wouldn't have happened in Alderman Morgan's day. We don't pay our rates to see half-naked men digging up the road who have no respect for their betters. And I tell you, in the days when I was on the same council as Alderman Morgan...